Welcome to Screen Time. You probably don't know what this is, so let me tell you the story of it. When I was doing my internship in college, I had a radio show called Screen Time, and it was an entertainment based talk show. I would have all sorts of special guests, some of them that you've seen on this channel. So now we're gonna bring it over here. Um, but we're gonna start from scratch. The only difference being this time I can actually swear and say cuss words and other ludicrous shit. Um, so, what are we going to be talking about? We're going to be talking about video games, movies, TV shows, and anything in the world that counts as entertainment. Um, so this means music, board games, hell, we did an episode about Chuck E. Cheese during my internship, and the decline of pizza arcade shit. So that's gonna be a pretty flexible concept. So who am I joined by?
Hello, I am Liv. My pronouns are he, it.
Uh well,
Just some random guy.
haven't you joined me in a video before?
Hmm.
Yeah. Weren't you the one responsible for me busting my head open on Greatness Mountain or whatever? Hmm.
Listen, I did not remember that when you cooked the energy cans in the new update that they would fucking explode.
If nobody knows what we're referencing Eileen Gaming episode 132. You should go watch it. We played Peak and busted our ass. But anyway, so today's topic is Jackass Best and Last. We went and saw that on last Friday. And I'm a big fan of Jackass. What was your take on the movie? Did you like it?
mm, I did like the movie. Yeah.
I liked the movie, but I was a little disappointed. Just a little. I ranked all the Jackass movies from one to, or really all Jackass media, not counting the point fives. Um, all the main ones, including the TV show and Bad Grandpa. What I put for number one, I think Forever was definitely the best because it had everything that made Jackass special. But then you have where I put best and last. Unfortunately, I put it at number five. um. Oh, I should probably say what the rankings are. There's Forever, 3D, 2, 1, Best and Last, the TV show, because I feel like all the movies really capitalize on like what made the TV show great. And then number 7 was Bad Grandpa. I wasn't really a big fan of Bad Grandpa skits. I feel like that was cringe humor that just really didn't fly. Um, but yeah, so let's talk about it. Jackass Best and Last is pretty much, I don't want to say the best of both worlds. It's more like the best of past worlds and some new shit mixed in. And I'm gonna be honest, the stunts and pranks this movie that are new didn't really hit as much. They were still funny to watch. There just wasn't really anything really big like there used to be. And that might be just because, the cast is getting old. That's why it's stopping, Steve-O said in Jackass Forever, uh, Knoxville's 49. As long as you get concussions before you're 50, you're good. And I guess they took that to heart. But yeah, there just wasn't really anything memorable. Like I know you're pretty new to this franchise. I was the person that like introduced you to it, and we started
No,
watching
yeah,
it on our own time.
I've never seen any Jackass like anything before this. Like the closest I've seen to Jackass was fucking like I don't know ridiculousness and impractical jokers.
Oh yeah. um, but yeah, the we had been watching the previous Jackass movies, or yeah, to like prepare for best and last, and I feel like some of the pranks were just didn't really hit. Um, the most memorable stuff was like when Steve-O got a colonoscopy from the robot. That was something. I don't know whether they used peanut butter as lube. That was weird. Um,
Oh, yeah.
did you have any?
mm, of the new stunts,
Yeah, the new stunts.
the new stunt. I wouldn't say it was my favorite, but the one that stood out to me the most was when they drank all that like
Oh
liquid
no,
before,
no, no!
for the fucking the colonoscopy prep liquid, and then they played
uh,
Twister as they shit themselves.
yeah. You can at least count on Jackass Best and Last having shit. Um,
Shit and vomit.
shit and vomit. But like, eh.
Jackass without it.
Yeah, it's not Jackass without blood. Yeah, like pretty much all the human bile that you can think of.
All the
Like,
human bodily fluids.
yeah, maybe not cum. Oh wait, well there was cum that one time. There was cum that one time. They were all racing to see who could get the most sperm at the sperm bank. That was that. Yeah, that was a thing. That was a thing. Every single one of them, like, tried to see how much sperm they could get and how fast. Um, but talking about best and last, yeah, it just it's more of a highlight reel if anything. And I don't hate that. It's just you come to a movie for a new experience. You don't go there for like stuff you've already seen unless it's been years. Like, I don't know, why else would people keep going to the Rocky Horror Picture Show, The Room, Star Wars screenings, stuff like that. Jackass isn't, because it really isn't that kind of thing. Um, but it was fun to see it again. Um, I really loved how they included a lot of the past stunts and pranks that they did, which I don't really want to say it does or doesn't make up for the fact that they didn't do any death defying stunts in this one. It's really just a lot of tomfuckery and like just little paper cut level injuries.
And a lot of getting electrocuted.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of electrocution. There
A lot of
was,
electrocution.
but there wasn't like, I don't know, there just wasn't a lot of good ones. The in between banter wasn't also like wasn't quite as good as all the other Jackass movies, or the scenes in between the big stunts and pranks, like fucking around and whatnot. Because that was part of Jackass. Like, it's part big stunts. Like, this is the blank. You know how they introduce themselves, and then they say the prank, and then you have the bits of them like either setting up or just behind the scenes screwing around, stuff that is like on the same level of craziness. I didn't really feel like This movie did a lot of that, but it did like there was a lot of reminiscing. Um, but I guess one of the biggest things that I didn't really like, and I think you called this out, the newbies did not do much. As in the Jackass
No.
Forever newbies. That means Jasper, Dark Shark, Rachel, Poopies, Zach. They didn't really do much. They, yeah, they pretty
They
much
did
just
not.
yeah, they pretty much just stood in the background.
Rachel was just there. I didn't see. I didn't
Rachel
see
didn't
her
do
doing anything.
shit. She
She
licked a
didn't do
taser
shit.
once, and that was it. But
In the
that's her.
intro, and that was it.
Yeah, that was it. She just fucking stood there. Like, come on. Like, that pissed me off so bad. Like, they were just there. They all pretty much did at least one or two stunts each. Not really Dark Shark or Rachel though. They were just there. Um, on a it doesn't compare to like the previous movies where or not previous movies, Jackass Forever, like stuff like, "Hi, I'm Poopies, and I'll show me." And then he hits the he hits the ladder and like falls down. Like it's nothing that grand. Um, I will say though, there was some things that we did not see in the other movies. Those were
Yes.
that was good to include. So not only is this a highlight reel, this is like behind the scenes. Um, or like cut content. Um,
Yeah, we saw the first Jackass stunt like ever. The one that. Which one was it?
oh yeah, it was Johnny Knoxville shooting himself. That was his pitch to MTV. That was like a little nerve wracking to watch.
It
Like
was.
I I know Jackass is about getting hurt, but I know and Johnny Knoxville has been shot. Like not injured shot, but like okay, I'm not sure about that part. He hasn't been fatally shot, but like he has been shot with shit in the Jackass franchise. Like he's been shot with a beanbag, like tactical beanbag thing from a shotgun. But like it's like think of stun rounds. It's not
Yeah.
buckshot, but it's more like to control crowds. But it'll still fuck you up.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that shit was still hurt.
but yeah, Johnny Knoxville and crew drove out to the middle of nowhere. He puts on a ballistic vest, puts some magazines under there to prevent blunt force trauma, and it's like I had my hands on my ears. Like I don't know if you looked over into the seat and saw me just like covering my ears.
I did.
I was scared. Like, what if I don't know Johnny Knoxville accidentally loaded an armor piercing bullet into the thing or something? But yeah, he shot himself and really nothing happened. So I got you got to give these people props. Like they're hurting themselves for our entertainment. These big brave men and the one woman that didn't really do anything, but um yeah, thank you Jackass crew for hurting yourselves. Um but yeah, it takes balls to film this kind of thing. Um that because Jack they had never done it. There was like nothing on TV like Jackass before. And you could definitely see Jackass's footprint in like a lot of other stuff. And definitely like a few YouTube channels who will not be named. Um, but yeah, that like because you never saw people hurting themselves for people's entertainment because you'd think that would get banned from TV. But MTV pretty much pioneered that. Unless we're talking about like I don't know, like Wipeout shit and stuff like that. Well, actually, I don't know when Wipeout started, but you know, obstacle course TV shows. Looking at you, Japan. But I guess one of the really strong parts of this movie too was like within all the highlight reel stuff that you may or may not have already seen. Um, there is actual emotion to it and nostalgia. Like whenever you hear something's gonna be the last, it kind of strikes a chord with you if you've been with it forever. Um, so yeah, it was kind of sad knowing that Jackass this is gonna be the last thing. Um, and it sucks because I feel like the newbies could possibly pull it off if Johnny Knoxville wanted to lend it to them and let them carry the torch. But yeah, all the old crews getting old. So and Johnny Knoxville himself was getting emotional too. He got emotional on the red carpet about it. Uh, and I wasn't expecting Jackass Best and Last to make me feel a slight bit of sadness. So that was pretty interesting, actually. I wasn't expecting that such a non emotion provoking piece to provoke anything besides disgust and fear. Um, and you know that falls into like the final stunt. But even then, I think it was a little disappointing. But even though I know I'm saying like they're getting old, like it wasn't too big. It was and wasn't. It meets in the middle because it's a callback to the shopping cart thing from Jackass One, or formerly Jackass the movie, where they all shopping cart down this down ramp and then they all fly off into some shopping stands. Um, oh, and there's also shit going on behind them too, exploding and shit.
Cars blowing up,
Well, in the
people
movie,
running.
I don't remember if it was really anything big, but it was like there was smoke. But in Best and Last, yeah, there was cars exploding and shit. And then they all fly off the mountain and roll down and explode. Just playing. They all come out and
Yeah.
they're all like, "Ooh, good thing that wasn't me." But even then, I feel like that's a like a it's kind of a low bar. Like at least one of you get your knee skinned or something. Shit. Uh, but yeah, really, I think how you will enjoy this movie is really based on a few questions. Do you like seeing people get hurt? Do you like Jackass? Have you watched it before? How long has it been since you watched Jackass? Because like, you know, we saw stunts that we saw in Jackass 2 right before, you know, coming to the theater. And like I wasn't really like too emotionally hit because I just watched it. So, um, Jackass Best and Last is not a bad movie. I will say that. I will have to give it a 6 out of 10, which is not bad.
No, I
It's
give it like 6.5.
fair. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We'll bump it up to a 6.5. 6.5 is it's okay. Um, yeah, I guess this was a fine place to stop for Jackass, but it was pretty underwhelming.
Yeah,
Again, there wasn't really a lot of big stunts. Um, I guess
I
the
think
oh, sorry.
I think like the best out of the new ones was the Office one with the ram.
Oh yeah, that that was funny. The marionettes play was also fun.
The Marionettes play was fun.
Um, all the other ones were okay. Like I sort of liked the one where they had to answer trivia questions, or else Zach's fat ass would be put on their face. But knowing the Jackass crew, they're gonna fucking do it anyway. Like you could get the question right, and they'll just lower Zach all the way down onto your face. And youch, you don't want that. Um, but yeah, there's not really any big injuries in this movie either. The one that you didn't really hear about was like when Dave had to find a key in Zach's ass as part of a fucking escape room. He broke his finger. Yeah, he shoved his finger like so far in his ass at such a great force that I think he like broke it.
He like jammed it.
Yeah. And he was talking about it in the movie too, but he wasn't like in extreme pain because these guys have a high pain tolerance.
I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, like they've been branded, they've been bit by animals. Fucking they've had shit put up their ass. Shit put through their face.
Ooh.
They've been tattooed, zapped, burnt. They've pretty much suffered every injury known to man except for like an extreme case of death. So yeah, Jackass Best and Last, definitely not the best Jackass, but for what it's worth, it was fine. Anyways, that's the end of our episode of the podcast today. Liv, thanks for joining me.
No worries, no worries. Happy to
Um,
be here.
and yes, this is our prototype episode. So if y'all want to see, or y'all want us to talk about anything else, please put it in the comments. We'll be sure to do our research or play or watch or whatever. And yeah, thanks for joining us.